I just I feel vindicated. I feel like everything that I asked for in that other video that I made last month came true. And thank fucking God. Thank God. Thank God. Finally, they're taking a year break in Pokemon. And we're not getting our next game until next year. Now, there's a bunch of implications that we could have, right? There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of implications that we can have of why it's coming out next year, why we don't have a fucking season at all of where when it's coming out, why it doesn't say spring or early or late. Like, it doesn't tell us anywhere except it's 2025. There's a bunch of things that we can go into in those regards, but I just want to talk about Legend Zaza, bro. Like, that's it. I want to talk about Legend Zaza. Fuck, where do I even start? Okay, so if you saw my live reaction, go ahead and watch that shit first. I know the audio mixing is bad. I already know it was my fault from not editing the shit, or not editing. It was from the live stream, and my audio was really quiet because I was trying to be quiet for my neighbors, right? But now that everybody's up, I can be louder, you know. But essentially, what had happened was we got an announcement for another Pokemon Legends game, but this time it's with Zygarde, and it's very interesting because there were so many people that were like, we're gonna get a Kyurem game. It's gonna be based in Unova. We're gonna get Unova remakes, black and white remakes. And I really didn't want those until later. Like, deep down, like, I knew, like, okay, I made like my prediction video and I was like, yeah, that's cool. It'd be cool if we got them, I guess. I wouldn't be disappointed, but I would have been like really sad. I would have been really, really sad, you know? Not sad, okay, not really, really sad. I'm exaggerating, but I would have been disappointed. I would have been like, damn, okay, I'm gonna have to play black and white again, you know? Like, I love black and white. It's one of my favorite games for the Pokemon series, but it would have just felt too rushed. Like, bro, we got black and white, or no, we got Diamond and Pearl remakes literally 2 years ago. And my friends were like, nah, it's gonna happen. Bro, no, watch, look, I know it's a 10-hour stream. I did an all-nighter. I'm still awake. I'm doing this shit just to record it. But it felt like, to me, they were all like, bro, Amon, it's gonna happen. And I was like, bro, like, we just got those remakes earlier. They're like, nah, the streets are ready for black and white remakes. I'm not about to wait 4 years for black and white remakes. I'm like, nigga, you can wait. But they didn't want to wait. They didn't want to wait. They were greedy. They were very greedy. But me, I'm eating. Go look back in that 10-hour VOD, bro. Go look around that 6 to 7 hour mark when we're talking about Pokémon. And that's where a lot of the shit is. None of that shit's making it to the main channel, I don't think. But that stream was very funny in the beginning and the end. But regardless, though, Pokemon Zaza, what does this mean? What are we gonna get? Like, what Pokemon are gonna be there? Who is our starters gonna be? That's a big discussion that I'm seeing online right now, and I have a pretty decent idea on what it's gonna be. But let's just talk about, at least for right now, what will we see? You know, like, what are we going to see? Where we at? You know, like obviously we're in Lumio City. If we look at the Nintendo post, they even say straight up, like, this takes place in Lumio City, but we don't know what time, you know, because it says something like what did it say, like re-suburban whatever, you know. Hold on, let me scroll. I'm gonna start it from the beginning. So it starts off, there's this little thing, you know, Game Freak, like, okay, like, what's Game Freak working on, you know, because we know that they, you know, whatever, we'll get into that, whatever. First of all, it says confidential, right? It says confidential. First and foremost, why is this confidential? What's going on here? Like, what's confidential about what we're doing? We'll get to there. But then it ends up saying urban redevelopment plan for blank city. I mean, we obviously know it's Lumio City now, but in the trailer, when I was watching it, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I literally thought it was going to be Detective Pikachu, and I was about to be so pissed. I was about to be so damn mad. I was like, bro, there's no way we're about to get we're about to get Detective Pikachu again. I was about to be mad as fuck. But luckily, we didn't. Thank God we didn't. Thank fucking God we didn't. I'd been mad as fuck. But it then says a vision of beautiful coexistence between people and Pokemon, right? And to me, I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit confused, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, right? A vision of beautiful coexistence between people and Pokemon can mean literally anything. Like people and Pokemon wanting to coexist, yada yada yada. Every game talks about Pokemon and humans like coming together, right? But for some reason in these plans, and keep in mind, these are plans. These aren't like, oh, you know, like this is Lumio City. Like this, I feel like this is just them building Lumio City. When I was watching the stream, I was like, okay, are they rebuilding Lumio City? Did something happen to it beforehand? Is this the future? Or is this present Lumio City? I really don't know. As of right now, I have no clue. This might be just when Lumio City is built. This might be like the first year that Lumio City is built. Because when you look at all this, look at all this shit right here. Look, you got all this shit going, right? Zooming, damn, Pikachu's there, right? Running through, but nothing is actually full. All this shit is just grids. Nothing's ready yet. And I'm assuming that's an artistic choice because A, the first trailer that we got for Scarlet and Violet looked like Boo Boo Butter Cheeks. The first trailer that we got for fucking Legends Arceus was also Boo Boo Butter Cheeks. But this one, even though this doesn't really show us anything, because it's just a cinematic, they're doing it the right way because now they could polish up whatever the fuck they need to polish up before they can even disappoint us. Now, who knows? Our first showing, or our first viewing of whatever this game is gonna be, we might be disappointed in. Who knows? But at least they're not showing us bad stuff on purpose anymore. You know, like when they showed us the fucking 3-frame fucking Chingling in Legends Arceus, right? But as you can see, right, like none of this stuff is finished. Like this stuff looks like it's like a placeholder, right? Like we are going to build this stuff here. That's why I'm like, okay, maybe this is the beginning of it. But then I see things that like that wouldn't make sense if that was the case, right? Like we have Pokemon, like first of all, the Lumiose Tower is there. I just don't remember if the Lumiose Tower was actually supposed to look like that or if it was supposed to look like something else. That's what I'm kind of like stuck on right now. Like, is it supposed to look like this or is it supposed to look like something else? But from what I know, you know, watching the anime, I think, you know, let me check. You know, having it side by side. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, looking at it side by side. I'm looking at the picture side by side, like right now. I'm gonna put one up too. It looks like how it's supposed to look now. Like what current Kalos looks like or Lumio City looks like is what this looks like. So who knows, bro? This Legends game might be kind of crazy, bro. And according to the fucking according to the Nintendo Twitter account, our main base or our main home of operations is gonna be Lumio City. And we're gonna be running around the city, which I'm so excited for because playing Legends Arceus, right? Like if you look at the main town, like you could tell like a lot of that shit was kind of beta, which kind of sucks that we got. I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead, but we're gonna probably have whatever that original village that we were in for Legends Arceus. This is gonna be our village. Like this is probably gonna be like our big area, and we're gonna go out to other bigger areas and to landscape, look for Pokemon and catch them with balls and shit. And Lumio City is just gonna be like the main place where people stay at. And that's why I think that this is gonna still be set in the past. I was thinking that it was gonna be a a sequel, but it wouldn't have made sense if it was a sequel because the way that Legends games are set up, it's like, okay, you gotta catch Pokemon and they are gonna attack you, which I mean, Pokemon can still attack you in modern day, but you know, they were scared and they had to find different ways to catch Pokemon with like different types of balls, like the speed ball or the wing balls or whatever, the feather balls and stuff, you know, like multiple different ways. So like I said, for me personally, I think we got a gem on our hands, bro. I know I shouldn't be thinking too positively right now. I know we've been burnt before, but I have a good feeling about this. And let's talk about why it's coming out this late. And the reason why I think it's coming out, let's say, I think everybody and their mom, I've seen people on Twitter already said it. We all were thinking the same things. When the Switch 2 got delayed to 2025 and this got announced for 2025. This is a Switch 2 game. It might come out on the OG Nintendo Switch, but it's gonna look so much better on the Switch 2. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I can't even like bro, look at the rest of the video, right? Or look at the rest of the city. You could tell when you look at like the tunnels and shit, this is what the game's actually gonna look like. I can guarantee the first trailer we get back, like when we see this game again, like when it actually looks like a game, it's gonna just transform, it's gonna fade in some shit, and then it's gonna actually look like what it's supposed to look like. Like, you know, I don't know. It's gonna start off like this though, and then it's gonna just look right, you know? So I'm excited. It's crazy. And I'm so glad that they're not limiting the regions that we can revisit, right? We don't have to go in order. We can go to Kalos now. We can go to Unova later. If we really wanted to, they could take us back to Johto with the Legends game. They could take us back to Kanto with the Legends game. They could take us to fucking Hoenn. They could take us to Alola. Like we don't have to wait. We don't have to fucking like go in order and be, you know, like I'm so glad that they have found new ways to make Pokemon interesting and reuse the worlds that we have like visited already, you know, like Mega Evolutions was another big thing that I talked about in my other video where I'm like, we're never gonna see Megas again, and we're never gonna be able to use those Megas in competitive battles, which who knows, we might still not be able to, but hey, at least in this game we definitely will. I didn't even finish letting the video play out, but I don't know if they just, please take your time. I know you guys are already like kind of taking your time just because, you know, from when Legends Arceus was released to when Legends ZA or ZA gets released, right? It's already looking so much better timeline wise. Like we don't even know if it's early 2025 or not. It could very, very, very easily not be 2025. And that's what I'm fucking excited about. That's what I'm excited about. So Pokemon Legends, bro. Pokemon Legends ZA, bro. The Zaza, bro. Pokemon Legends Zaza, nigga. Oh, we're going crazy, bro. Oh. anyways, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I know some people like to think about what our starters are going to be. I've seen a few different takes on Twitter, which are, I can understand why they would, especially when you look at what starters we got for Legends Arceus, right? We got Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, and they all ended up turning into more like Japanese themed Pokemon, right? You know, like they had more of like Decidueye became like a Ronin, right? Samurai, even though he was already a samurai, he became more of like a I don't even know what it's called, but you know, like a darker samurai, you know. And then Typhlosion just turned from a honey badger to a fucking spirit collar, you know, which is cool. And I know some people are thinking, okay, we're gonna get Colossean versions of Pokemon, you know, like we're probably gonna get, or whatever this place is. I mean, it's still Lumio City, so I'm assuming it's still gonna be Kalos. But some people are gonna think, yeah, we're gonna get Colossean versions, you know, of new starters, evolutions. And what I'm thinking of is like, who really needs some like dope shit? Because there's like the likely answer, and then there's the unlikely answer, you know? There's actually two likely answers, I think. And we get 3 new starters where it's like, not new, like we've seen them before, but it's like a new group. They're like regrouped. So like, I'm gonna be honest, I think Charmander's one of them. Nah, not Charmander, no, because they're gonna have Mega Charizard already in the game. So I don't think it's gonna be any Pokemon that has a Mega already. So none of the Gen 3 starters either. I don't think it's gonna be them. I think it's gonna probably be, if I had to choose a random assortment of 3, I can see it being, that's tough. I can't even think of one. I'm trying not to be influenced right now too. That's another thing. Because Kalos is based on France, right? The entire region is based on France. So you have to think about what Pokemon would fit best with France, just like how what Pokemon fit best with Japan, and the other one. I feel like I'm influenced right now. I really feel like I'm being influenced, especially by the. I saw a tweet by Rogers Base. He said Snivy, Piplup, and what do you say, Score Bunny. It makes sense. I could definitely see that. I definitely see that. And I'm being influenced because now I can't think of any other one, any other three. But I'm gonna try. I got it. Loki. Chikorita. Chikorita needs some good shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking of Pokemon that actually need good things, right? Chikorita could definitely use like a dual typing for sure. Tepig. I think Tepig could be cool because it's already a firefighting, and I felt we got so many firefightings, and he was the last one. If they could change him to like maybe Fire Dark or Fire, I don't even fucking know. Are pigs even like a thing in France? I don't even know. Maybe they could change him up though. They could change him up a little bit. I can see them making Tepig a little bit cooler. And then for the water one, low key, like I could see the Piplup connection, right? I'm thinking Poplio. Give us like a different version of Primarina. That could be cool as shit. But what I really think is gonna happen though, because what never made sense to me was that Greninja got an Ash Greninja form, but Chestnut and Delphox never got anything. So what if we just get Mega, like we got the same starters, we get the same starters from before, but we get Mega Greninja, Mega Delphox, and Mega Chestnut. And then that's just it. And we get the same starters, which I mean, for some people might be like, well, that's kind of lame, but I mean, shit, if I can get a Mega fucking Chestnut with better stats and putting him in, bro, and you know what that even means too? You know that's crazy about that too? If we're getting, I mean, this isn't guaranteed, it's not confirmed yet, but if we do get new Megas, and this game isn't like, if this is like more of like an RPG game than it is like the battle focus like that like the mainline games have, then we might get Megas back in a mainline game. Like next gen, like Gen 10, we might get some Megas back. That's the craziest thing that I didn't even like touch my mind. Like we might get more, not only more Megas, but Megas just coming back for another generation. That's crazy as fuck. If we can get, bro, Mega Xerneas, Mega Yveltal, you know, damn, what Pokemon do I want to see get regional forms, bro? I want a few. I want a few regional forms, bro. Like, because like Legends Arceus was able to do regional forms, and it felt so new just because of the way that you're catching the Pokemon and shit. So if they just stick to the same formula, make it feel good, and then they fucking like go crazy, bro. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow. Give me Colossian. I don't know. I don't even know. I just give me some cool shit. That's all I want. Just some cool shit. Just some cool dope shit. I'm excited. I'm excited. Game Freak, I wasn't familiar with your game, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I really was expecting the least from y'all. I thought we were gonna get nothing. I was like, okay, we might get some Game Boy shit on the Nintendo Switch Online, but this I can be excited for, and now I'm going to be thinking about this game for the next year. Like I literally will be in shambles. I hope we get news soon. God, and this is probably gonna be on the Switch. It's almost definitely gonna be on the Switch 2, guaranteed. It's gonna look so much better on the Switch 2. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I was gonna talk about the other Pokemon card game thing, but I don't care. I don't care about that right now. Bro, I want Pokemon Zaza now. Give it to me, bro. Oh my God, I'm so excited. God, and look, bro, and you know what? I didn't even notice this attention to detail. I'm looking at it right now. Obviously, the Z is obviously for Zygarde, and you could tell by the fucking the hexagons, right? You could tell that that's Zygarde, right? And then you look at that's the A, right? That's not what Zygarde usually has. If you look at that logo, like enhance, unless I'm tripping right now, Zygarde's not usually part of that. And then when you look at Pokemon, usually Pokemon has a specific set of, you know, colors and color schemes. You know, like with the logo, it's usually yellow and blue. This logo's pink and gray. What does that mean? What do they mean? What do they mean? Oh, trust. I'm about to have a theory video come out. If any of you steal my theory, I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna cry on camera. I swear to God. Don't steal what I'm about to say. I swear. Anyways. I'll talk to you later. I'm sleep deprived. I've been up for fucking 23 hours at this point, bro. Actually, 22 hours. I've been up for like 22 hours. I'm sleep deprived. I'll see y'all next time. The Final Fantasy VII Rebirth soon. I'll stream it. Whatever. Goodbye. I'm too excited. I'm so excited.